What's up? This is Dez from DevilDriver, and you're watching Tattoo.com. Get fucking tattooed. Get inked.
Hey guys, it's Mischievous Mel live at day 3 of Inkcarceration with the one and only DevilDriver!
We're ready for this shit!
You've got to be like just stoked as fucked because...
I mean, look at this fucking lineup. And I knew we were coming today. This lineup is insane. I walked out of my bus and in 45 fucking feet, I shook like 150 hands. Everyone's like, dude, it's gonna be killer today, man.
You're playing a prison, you got a new album out, you're inked up, you like the haunty shit. This is like your playground, man.
Yeah, I'm just glad to be invited, man. Everyone's saying, are you gonna do a tour of the prison? It's like, if I've been to prison. So I've had a jail locked behind me and I've had to sleep there. So I'm not gonna go do the thing. But yeah, our record came out week of last Friday, and it held on the #1 spot for a long time. It's been incredible. We knocked Gorillaz down in the charts at FYE. It's been crazy. And we're on a 6-day run right now. We're doing this and then going home. We're done recording 20 songs on drums right now. We're going in to finish the rest of that for the next month and a half. We're gonna be recording a double record right now, and we're working.
So where do you go when you start this album with Outlaw Country meets Metal? What's our next? What's it?
It's all about bucket list stuff. I've never done a cover record. People love our country stuff, and so it's killer that we've done this cover thing. And I've never done a double record. So we're doing a double record. I've never done a concept record. So it's a double record, concept record, staggered release. We're gonna release a record every 16 to 18 months right now. The problem is, in this scene, a lot of people are saying, hey, metal's taking a hit. People aren't going to as many shows or not buying as many records. Okay, well, why? Because people are not fostering the fucking scene at all. If it's a fucking flower and you don't water it, it dies. So if people are putting out records every 4, 5, 6, 7 years in metal bands, it's totally fucking ridiculous. A kid goes into high school in his freshman year, he doesn't get another fucking record until he graduates. You're killing your own fucking scene. So,
and P.S. if you're Chinese democracy, it's 30 years later.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, so I'm not into that. So we're going to kick it up every 16 to 18 months. We're going to start releasing. So we're recording this double record right now for staggered release, and we're on a momentous train to start kicking shit up. And I'm pushing the scene. I'm pushing everybody around me. I'm telling every band that sees this, if you're watching this, you're lazy if you're waiting every 4 years. Why are you not writing music and releasing music and touring and fostering the fucking heavy scene? Instead, what bands are having to do now is come up with these big radio hit choruses and fucking real slidey fucking clean shit and dumb down and skew their shit for monetization to save their fucking career. I'm not doing it.
I love that because seriously, when you take a band that is fucking amazing and takes chances, and you guys did what you did very well, the passion's there and it's raw and it's real. But if I said to you, you make me a record, I want that shit in 5 minutes and this is what you better do. And I only need one to work and the rest can just do whatever the fuck they do because we're only gonna play one, we're only gonna put one out there and people are only gonna know you for that one song.
And that's really what's happening. The bands that right now are being looked at as these like heavy metal bands, it's not Pantera anymore, writing on their own merit, drawing 10,000 people on their own merit with a little bit of label help. That's it. It's fucking bands with 50-50 fucking deals with their label, 10 fucking writers, they're not even writing their own fucking tunes. They're being hailed as heavy metal bands when they're bullshit active rock bands. Any success I've ever had in my entire life with Cold Chamber or DevilDriver, like somebody said in Wisconsin the other day, you guys are in Wisconsin, right? Somebody said, dude, we heard you at 12:30 in the afternoon on the Razor or something, drive time radio. And I said, how the fuck did that happen? It was with Ghost Riders in the Sky, with Randy from Lamb of God, John Carter Cash, Anna Cash, and myself. That shit is only crossing over. It's only happening because it's cool. And it's happening on its own merit. It's not being pushed by a label. It's not being skewed. We didn't skew it for the radio. You know what I mean? And so this is what bands are doing. We're over here, and there's another section of bands that are over here doing their thing. I'm going to remain over here, and I'm going to fucking fight for what I believe is right, you know?
Boy, when it's fan-driven, that's when it's the best.
True.
Because, I mean, it's kind of like even when you get a new tattoo, it was like, okay, SpongeBob was cool this year. And then you look back next year and you're like, fuck my soul, I have SpongeBob somewhere on me.
Yeah. Get tattoos that you're going to stick with. I got a lot of cover-ups. I got a lot of stuff. I got a lot of name cover-ups. When they tell you don't get names, don't get names. You know what I mean? Like, that's a name right there, you know? So it is what it is.
Speaking of that, we just did live for Tattoo.com, Judd Waverly, who is a huge super fan of your guys'. Okay, cool. He's got a scar on his head from one of your shows.
Yeah, I love love it.
So if you happen to run through the prison in the tattoo area, make sure you wave to him.
Okay, cool.
Because he's like, oh, we said DevilDriver. We're like, we gotta leave this because we're doing this interview.
Yeah, maybe I'll go up to him. I want to get California tattooed over my eye. This week I've been looking for something to do, so maybe I'll go do that today. But I just really don't want to. I really don't want to go in there, you know. I don't know if you've ever been to jail, so everybody's like, dude, you need to do the tour. And I'm like, have you ever been to jail? No. I'm like, cool, have fun on the tour. I've been on a personal tour, and it was real, so, you know.
It is a surreal experience. I don't know, it's 50-50 between the ghost convicts getting you and the real ones behind you.
Right. Well, I'm an empath. I have been since I was a kid. So I do everything from read tarot since I was 10 years old to do EVP work. And if I go in there, I'm going to get bombarded. So that's not happening.
Do you feel any of that energy out here?
No, I don't. No, and I'm not even looking for it. I'm not even letting it in. If I let it in, if I look for it, it'll happen. There's a lot of pain and misery in there. The whole like, yeah, it's so cool. I don't understand it, right? The United States is a police state. Everybody's fucking incarcerated. We have more people in incarceration than any other place on the planet. Places all over the earth are shutting down their prisons, actually, like Denmark, and we're growing bigger. What's happening?
Now, that being said, since you're avoiding that, which I understand, what about the freak show? Are you going to check out the freak show?
Oh, I like freaks.
You're in the right fucking place because you're standing next to Mischievous Mel.
Chamber. I like freaks. Yeah.
And freaks love you back. So there you go. That's why we're here today.
Yeah, there you go.
It's pretty awesome. Well, I know that you guys have a lot of places to be, and I really, really appreciate you taking time out of your day to do this.
All good. I got tattooed when I was 15 years old, so I'm down. You know what I mean?
And I hear you got some more work that you want did, so there you go.
Yeah, I got some stuff coming up. Yeah, I got some stomach work and some back work. My back is the only thing that's really open, and when I get home, I'm getting ready to get that done.
Do you want to let out the secret of what that might be?
It's I'm a Freemason, so it's something Masonic.
Very cool.
Yeah. There's like 2 or 3 tattoo artists that I'm looking at to do it right now, so we'll see.
Do you want to name drop or no?
Definitely to Fallen Crow in Murrieta, California. If you go Fallen Crow, they got the best artists I've ever seen. Every single person in there is like top, like A notch, like unbelievable. Like, is that a photo? It looks like a photo, everything they do. So I'm definitely going there.
Yeah, we talked about that the other night at Gemini Syndrome. It was yes. So check them out, and also check out Tattoo.com, DevilDriver, Rockwell on Scene, and the Edge Rock Radio.